And welcome to Rauta's Black Metal Reviews. This time we go to France with a French label release. This is Archvile King with a debut album called Ruine. And I don't know about you guys, but me being a gamer since 1980s, Archvile rang a bell in my head, and that name is from a game called Doom. No gamer should be there who doesn't know what Doom is all about. Now, there was this enemy known as Archvile, and maybe that's the reason why I was thinking of video game here. Now, this might be just a coincidence, I care not, but it's a funny one nevertheless. The music in question here is this 38 minutes of a debut album featuring melodic, often fast tempo, energetic black metal. Now, this could be even more memorable if only there was more catchier parts, but this is not a failure in any ways, but it's not either that in because of, well, diversity on this album. While most songs are definitely what could be just described as fast tempo, melodic black metal, there are parts when this band decides to go to kind of our early 90s with, acoustic guitars, instrumental, like the title track here, but also when there's this last track known Descent, which then again I guess is the link to the band's earlier defined genre known as black trash. Now, when I was checking out the basics here for the band and all that stuff, and listening to this album, someone pointed, okay, this is supposed to be a black trash act, and then I only noticed that, yes, this is defined as a black trash here on Metal Archives. I guess that is through with the earlier release, but there is only one track on this album which could be considered black trash. So don't take that as a guideline, because this album is actually very, very little trashy. The last track is exactly that, yes, but the rest of the thing here, definitely not trashy at all. Actually, I wouldn't go even as far as to say that this is something like typical French kind of melodic black metal. Certainly, a lot of French bands go either super raw, bands like Mutilation and the like, but this other kind of French black metal is very often very melodic, and some go even kind of a medieval, folkier ways with their tunes, and then there are bands which Archvile King is more like, I guess, traditional in their style of melodies. Now, it's actually pretty nicely done. The production is very much supporting this kind of music. It's really good in that sense. But the raspberry vocals are a little bit dull. I mean, they lack personality and power. They do their job quite okay, but not even beyond that. So it all comes down, are their riffs any good? Are there memorable songs? Is that whole thing with the, creating songs, is it worth listening to? The answer is definitely yes. This is kind of a good album that has all the possibility to be a future classic, but I kind of doubt it. The thing here is, this is not actually very memorable. This is not very catchy. There are no hit songs, at least when it comes to this kind of stuff. I mean, if you're thinking about, melodic black metals, a lot of people are going to think about bands like Dissection, or maybe Dark Funeral, maybe then bands like Vatine. This is nowhere near, especially when we're talking about the kind of a memorability of the whole deal here. But then again, this is a little bit different breed, and by no means I'm saying these are badly done. I'm saying there's a lot of potential to be something good, but these songs still are missing something magical. It is not there. I mean, I went through this a few times, maybe 5, 6 times, and there was no moment when I felt like I have to skip a track or just, feeling bored with it. Very, very listenable. But when it was all over, all I could basically remember was this track number 6, which is instrumental, folky, acoustic guitar stuff, and then there is this last track, which is kind of an energetic black trash track. So it leaves quite a few questions open. Is the band actually better with trashier parts, or is it just something that everything here between or around those two tracks is more like quite good, but not quite there yet? Well, that is for people to answer. Maybe you decide for yourself. I mean, of course you do. So give this one a go. It's out on February 18, 2022 by Ladlow, that is Les Acteurs Léandre Productions. So if you like melodic black metal, There is no reason to skip this one. Check it out, and I hope you like it. See ya, and bye-bye.